All right, welcome. The world of AI is just exploding, right? It's moving so fast it can feel kind of impossible to keep up. So today, we're going to decode a platform that's trying to fix that exact problem. It's called 101 AI World. Let's jump in and see what it's all about.
And they're not shy about their goal either. I mean, look at this quote. They're calling themselves the ultimate guide to the AI revolution. That is a bold claim. So they're not just aiming to be another resource out there. They're positioning themselves as the definitive guide, the main navigator for this whole massive tech shift.
So what's the big idea here? Well, at its core, it's all about consolidation. I mean, think about it. Right now, you probably have to jump between a bunch of different news sites, tool directories, community forums. It's all over the place. The goal here is to bring all those scattered pieces together. Think of it like a one-stop shop for the AI universe.
So to really get a handle on this, we're going to break it down into 5 main parts. We'll look at their big picture vision, how they keep you up to date with tools they actually offer, the community side of things, and finally, a pretty cool personal AI guide they've built.
Okay, first up, let's zoom out and look at the big picture. What exactly is this ecosystem? And maybe more importantly, who is it really for?
And this is what I find really interesting. Look at the audience they're targeting. It's not just for coders or hardcore techies. By calling out creators, leaders, and dreamers, they're sending a clear signal. AI isn't just a niche technical field anymore. It's a fundamental tool for business, for art, for innovation. It's all about making it accessible for anyone who's shaping what comes next.
Okay, so let's move on. A central hub is great, but it's only as good as the information inside it, right? So how does 101 AI World actually keep you in the loop?
So the foundation of their content is built on 2 pretty classic formats: a journal for those deep dive articles and a podcast for when you're on the go. It's a smart approach that works for different ways of learning. And this quote, I think, really nails their whole content philosophy. The idea isn't just to report the news. It's about delivering those breakthrough insights, the aha moments, and then connecting them to real-world applications. They want you to get not just what's happening, but why it matters and what you can actually do with it.
But it's not just reading and listening. They've got 2 other really distinct ways to stay informed. On one side, you've got AI World TV, which is all about the human stories, exclusive interviews with the people who are actually building this stuff. And on the other side, there's the AI Index Hub. That's pure data, tracking trends, tools, and the metrics that show us where things are headed. It's a really nice blend of the personal stories and the hard numbers.
Okay, so we've covered how to learn. Now let's talk about how to do. This next part is all about the practical, hands-on tools that the platform gives you access to.
And you can see their ambition here. The tools aren't just for some small technical task. They're aimed at shaking up 3 huge areas: how we work, how we create art, and how we innovate across, pretty much every industry.
And here's a peek at what's under the hood. You've got your generative models. That's the AI that can create brand new things like images or music from a simple prompt. You've got other next-gen creative tools. But they also highlight something that's a really big deal for the future: agent AI.
So, what in the world is agentic AI? Well, to put it simply, these aren't AIs that just wait for a command. You can give them a complex goal and they'll figure out the steps themselves and work to get it done with very little handholding. This is a massive leap forward, and it's a key type of tool that they're featuring.
Of course, technology is nothing without people. So this next section is all about that human element, bringing people together to connect, collaborate, and find new opportunities.
The platform basically gives you 3 clear ways to get involved. You can go to their live events and conferences to see innovation up close. If you're building something or looking to invest, you can check out the AI Startup Fund. And for that day-to-day conversation, you can join the AI Society Circle, which is their own dedicated community space.
And that brings us to the last and, honestly, maybe the most futuristic piece of this whole platform: personalized guidance. Because with all this information, all these tools, and all these people, let's be real, it can still feel like a lot. So the platform asks this question directly: what if you had your own personal guide to help you sort through it all?
And their answer to that question is Rex. This is the platform's very own AI agent, and it's designed to be your personal concierge for this entire ecosystem.
So to wrap it all up neatly, Rex is your personal guide. The platform is where you find everything AI, all in one place, and you can find it all at 101aiworld.com. Simple as that.
And of course, their main call to action is to subscribe to their weekly newsletter. It's their way of making sure you stay plugged in, that you're consistently getting the most important updates from across their entire world, helping you stay ahead of that crazy curve.
Because at the end of the day, a platform like this is just a collection of resources, right? Its real power, its true value is unlocked by you, the user. So we'll end with this question, which really turns the focus from them back to you. With all this knowledge, all these tools, and this whole community at your fingertips, what are you going to build? What will you create?